How's everyone feeling?
I feel pretty good after that poo-poo.
That's good because this is episode 34. 33 of the Nondescript Video Club podcast. Before anyone says another word right now, we have an announcement to make. I think we are currently now on Spotify.
We are.
It only took
We are on
34
Spotify.
episodes.
We have one episode. I think it is 31, 32.
Episode, right?
Last episode?
No, it wasn't the one that was just uploaded.
Family
Was
Guy
you, me, and Cade?
It was the one that was you, me, and Cade.
No,
That was the first one that was uploaded.
Mm.
If you look up Nondescript Video Club, it should show up.
Well,
Or if you look up Cade Maraboter, it'll also show up.
Kate Maraboter.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
For some reason, it says the podcast is by Cade Maraboter. I think because we need to change the user settings or something.
Yeah, that's
Well,
my bad.
I know people out there are like, I want to bring back the good old days when we had audio only podcasts. And well, if you want to relive them,
You
go
wanna
on to
see
Spotify.
our ugly faces.
Yeah.
You can't
I don't
relive
use
them.
Spotify. You're not gonna catch me dead
Well,
using it. But maybe
I don't
you
even
people
listen to
will.
podcasts.
Why don't
me
you
neither.
use Spotify?
I use Apple Music because I still get my college discount
Well,
on it.
Soup.
we also could put them
Copy.
on Apple Podcasts. Those are free.
Oh, nice.
You gonna do that?
Well,
Someday.
it's too much work.
I got the sniffles
Exactly.
today, so my voice is...
I do too much
Little
stuff.
sniffle.
Anymore. I introduced the podcast. I'm not putting on Apple.
Also, this is really gross.
Dude, you fucking got warned.
You were warned
I was
that it
warned.
was
What's wrong with it?
terrible.
It's just,
It's a wine
It's
seltzer,
just
right?
disgusing.
yeah.
Sounds gross.
Yeah.
Isn't a seltzer just water?
Who knows?
It's
Well,
rosé
it's impossible to
with
know.
black cherry. That sounds
Why is
bad.
there
Can I
a
try?
duck
Can
on
I taste it?
It's like sparkling wine, but not good.
Why does it like smell weird? It smells
It
weird.
does smell weird.
Doesn't wine usually smell weird? I don't want it.
If you want to try this,
I'm good.
it smells really weird.
I already don't
I'll
like
try it if you don't mind.
I don't like this communal shit, you know? Give me my
It's
own.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Now you're all gonna have stuffy noses.
be my.
I'm not drinking it.
I technically haven't drank it since you drank it.
Oh, there you go.
Are you gonna drink it
It's,
again?
But we do
Kinda
sleep
just
in the
tastes like
same bed.
water.
Fuck.
Well, it's just like what Jesus did, you know? Jesus
Yeah.
turned water into wine.
You turn water
There you
into
go.
beer.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Turn
baller,
water
actually.
into a big barrel of PBR.
Coors Light.
Champagne of beers, Miller High Life.
Yeah.
This is, and he said, "This is my dad's favorite beer."
Yeah.
Walking.
My dad's God. This is his favorite beer.
This is his favorite beer.
And my stepdad's his
with
favorite
big
beer is
cross.
Everyone's
bad.
always fucking making their own beers in their basement, dude.
Well, we're white. I know white guys.
We're
Who do
white
that.
people.
We're white
I wouldn't
people.
say that. That's uncalled for.
Well, as a
Yeah, I'm
kind of
Who's on the
segue,
podcast?
we have a. Oh right, we haven't done that in a minute. I don't think.
I haven't watched the past few episodes, so I'm confused on
you-
who's on the podcast.
Right, I'm
But I'm on it. I
confused
just
too.
don't know.
Well, I'm Ben.
I'm Luke.
I'm Bendiet.
That's not
That's
true.
not how you pronounce my Twitter
Been
handle.
idiot.
You said I'll do your Twitter handle.
Bendy it.
Been idiot.
I'm not doing your Twitter handle. I'm saying my fucking name.
What is that's not a. Never mind.
And you?
I'm Cade.
You
He's
got an hour
Cade.
yet?
I think we're just shy.
All right.
I think we're just shy.
Let's
Um,
pump this up. Should we restart?
how you feel?
I feel like restarting is never the move.
No, we've
We
never
can
done
restart
it.
it. I'll give you more.
We've never
No,
done it.
No, I feel like
We always
Every time
take
we've
so
said-
long to
Every
restart.
time we've said we were gonna restart, I just never got it.
It gets
I just,
worse.
I just leave it in.
No, it just it's
It's
all
really-
downhill
You took
from
like
here.
45 minutes. We were all ready. We had just fucking.
I had to poop. What do you
ran
want me
out
to
of
sit
TikTok.
here?
I kept getting fucking Lois's dad on
Oh
TikTok.
my
The
god!
window that you were pooping, you started pooping, then later I started pooping, then I finished first.
It was a long one.
That was
Like literally
impressive.
length.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you
Like,
poop? Like what was?
Upstairs.
Oh,
Ground.
The second floor. There's two
Dug
bathrooms.
a hole in the backyard. And
Cade,
I actually
Cade
stuck
came in
under you.
to the bathroom, tagged in, and I said,
Can you slide over?
yeah.
Scooch.
I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm
Drop
gonna be a while.
log, Flush.
Oh,
left,
man.
and you were still going.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those like Roman communal bathrooms like during the ancient Roman
like a
times?
porta potty.
No, they're just like well, yeah, they're basically just it's like a big block a big bench with holes in it, and it like goes in like a circle too. So like if you're sitting here, you can see the people who are just sitting here.
I think they still have those in
Well,
England.
aren't you supposed to face outward?
No, you face inward.
Maybe that was the idea, but
Yeah.
Nobody took it
practice,
that
everyone
way.
was like, "Oh, I guess we'll just face."
I guess
each
we'll have
other."
a conversation because it's fun.
Might as well
We'll sit in
talk.
chat.
It kind of reminds me. I don't know when the last time you guys went to Cedar Point, but do you remember the cowboy area at Cedar Point?
Yeah,
No.
the frontier.
Yeah.
Right
sort
before
of,
you go
whatever.
to Millennium Forest, there's like an outhouse. When you pull the door to the outhouse, the guy goes like, it's occupied," in like a cowboy voice. But I was walking past it once, and there was a little kid pulling on the door, going, "I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom." And then the dad went, "No!" And then he peed himself, I think. So that was my.
All right.
Because he thought the cowboy voice was a real person.
You gotta let me in.
Yeah, or something.
Well, like so you open the door.
No, like you can't open the door. Like it's locked. Like you can't. Like you pull it a little bit, and it goes like it's like a trigger. It's like I'm peeing in here.
Oh, like if there's a
coming
person
in here.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
it's like
thought-
you're opening. It's like
This
a
is-
cowboy.
I thought you were saying
it's just a random
This
fucking
is
outhouse.
my
I thought you
own
were
private
saying you would, like,
domicile.
open the door and it would just by default be like,
once
it's
you-
occupied.
once you open it all the way.
presumably if you saw it, there was no one in there.
No, it gets
Occupied by
who?
who?
Pee or
Common
whatever.
sense.
Then he just peed his pants because you can't open the door.
Well, guys, today we should talk about. Today is
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. We're recording this on
yesterday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we shoot on Fridays.
Thursday, February 2nd. It's a Groundhog Day. Puxatawny Phil rose from his
dead.
little
Yup.
cave or whatever. and-
T minus
fucking
6
name.
weeks till
Yeah, and he predicted that in one of the only cases of animal meteorology that everyone in North America observes, he predicted 6 more weeks of winter. And so in the spirit of predictions and predictions, we here at the Nondescript Video Club. At the-
Video Club.
Yeah, we decided we would take into our own hands, see how hard it really is.
Yeah.
You know, put Phil to
Because
task.
Phil's got a 40% success rate.
Yeah.
That's
the
bad.
stat. That sucks.
Yeah, that is
like,
a
literally,
terrible.
He could just say the other thing, and then he would be more right.
Yeah. So I figure if we each have 3 predictions, that means that that's 12 total. That means if we get 5 right, then our record is that we're officially better at predicting the future than Puxatawny Phil.
Which
Is
I'm
that-
sure
is that
we
correct?
will.
5 out
At
of
least
12?
5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How
easily.
goofy did you
Yeah,
get?
that'd be right.
Yeah.
If
like
we-
to think I was serious the whole time. I
dead on.
tapped into the little bit of clairvoyance.
I'm pretty.
When we got this prompt for the podcast
Mm.
today, I sat on my phone and kept watching TikTok and ignored them.
So do you have any
Pete will have his
predictions, or are
own
you just coming up with
predictions.
He
them on
was
the
just
fly?
Well,
well,
I
he was
gotta-
absorbing information.
While you guys are talking about yours, I have to look into the future.
He was
and,
taking
like,
in
see.
trends.
Right.
He was seeing
I'm
the
seeing
graph.
the
He was building the
trends.
He's like,
graph.
Seeing
oh,
the trends. I'm like,
Family Guy
oh.
won't be funny.
Well, more like Family Guy will be more funny. So there's your first fucking prediction.
All right. Well, does anybody want to start with their predictions for? These are predictions for 2023. Things that will happen.
Oh, I was doing
This year.
2025.
No,
Well, we could.
New family.
Do we want to go? Do we all want to share all three, or we could do like
They got a blast friend.
we could do like a round robin. That's not what a round robin is, but we all do one.
We each do
and then
one at a
another,
time.
and
I
do
say you
Does
do-
anybody want to do
I
their
say
list?
you do 3 at a time.
3 at a time.
I was
Yeah.
saying for you because you haven't
Easy.
came up with any yet, but
Well, I don't
Yeah.
need to. I
You're
already.
just
I have to give me
useless.
2 seconds. I look into the fucking future. I pull out the truth. You know.
Alright,
I
you
just
wanna
pull
go
it.
first?
Magic Corona.
Oh no, 'cause I don't want to step on your toes. Like I know what it's gonna be.
I'll pass it to Cade to go first. You can,
All right.
You can start
Yeah,
us
so
off.
mine are. I guess I had some pretty clear visions of the future.
Yeah.
Basically
Okay,
down
wow.
to the date.
Oh
We
my
got some
God.
crazy shit happening.
Holy fuck.
So on April 18th, 2023, a massive face will appear on the moon. If you look at it in the eyes, you die instantly.
God.
After thousands of deaths every night, the United States will attempt to nuke the moon, sending 20 missiles that will mysteriously reroute halfway to the moon and impact the 20 most popular worldwide cities, sending the world into all-out nuclear war.
Oh my
Why
God.
would it go into nuclear war?
Because they thought the U.S.
Yeah, we
they will
did it.
think the U.S. bombed.
But wouldn't they know
Everyone.
they're gonna nuke the moon? Like, wouldn't that be like a
But what-
worldwide?
It would nuke the U.S. cities
I don't
too,
know.
but
I have a
they would
feeling
say that was a
This is
cover
one
up.
of, that's one of our losses.
Everybody loses their mind after the first nuke. So
And then
It's like,
it's
I don't
not
know.
looking good.
And then after all the humans are dead, the moon smiles.
Did you
Yeah.
And
see?
you have
Did you
72
see the
hours
other
to
day
fix it. Like,
they actually discovered
Majority's
a thing on the moon? It was like a small hill in the face of in the shape of a nose. Because we only actually see one side of the moon.
Oh my God!
never
So
see
your
the other
prediction
side.
is coming true.
Oh man.
We don't know what's the other
Yeah,
side
it's
of the moon.
unburying
Well,
itself right
what
now.
About,
the ancient
what about
face.
the Transformers movie?
It's pushing out.
Yeah, the dark of the moon. We don't
Yeah,
know
Yeah,
what's
that's,
up.
Yeah,
where,
there
that's
was-
where the Decepticons.
Only
Well, he
movie
didn't-
brave enough to
He didn't
depict
say
the
that
other
it,
side
he
of the
didn't
moon.
say that it. I mean, it could be a transformer face.
It could be a giant. Yeah, it could be like a Unicron type
That'd be
situation.
pretty cool.
Um,
The
face
Unicron's
it.
a good guy, isn't he?
No, he's evil. He eats
Unicron's
planets.
bad?
No, he's
Yeah.
Orson
Oh
Welles.
my god.
Yeah.
Sounds
Probably
evil.
Like sexually assaulted
Unicron
somebody.
sounds like unicorn now. and Unicorns are
40s.
cool.
So then we got
Right.
Yeah,
August 9th, 2023.
Uh-huh.
So overnight, the entire population of Warsaw, Poland will be replaced with life-sized balloon caricatures in a mysterious event dubbed the Balloon Town Mystery.
Whoa.
Warsaw's a
Every
pretty
citizen,
place.
even unborn children, will be replaced with balloons. The balloons will drift
Oh my
around for
God.
months before all deflating or popping, but the people they replaced will not return.
Kind of
Oh
like
my
a Pompeii
God.
situation.
I like the
So-
unborn children detail.
Yeah.
So is this like a balloon inside of a balloon, or just
Yeah,
like,
it's
Mhm.
balloon inside of a balloon. That
some
whoever
people won't
artist
even-
was behind it did it really well.
so
think it's
some
a
people
Banksy.
might not even know they're pregnant yet.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
but I mean,
their
Wait.
fate will be unknown after that.
yeah.
It reminds me of
Um,
Pompeii. So.
And then my last
Kind
prediction,
of a modern Pompeii.
It is a modern Pompeii.
which falls on a day we all love, December 25th, 2023.
September.
A biologically modified super monkey named Santa Claus 2 will break out of a top secret laboratory and begin delivering his poop to every child across the planet
Oh
at
my
light
God.
speed in an event known
Shit.
as Brown Christmas.
Is it gonna be like a yearly?
Oh
occurrence,
man.
or-
No,
Dude.
they execute him after the night.
Well, how much is it? Just
2023
like one piece,
sucks.
or is
This is
Yeah,
gonna be a
birds.
terrible
That's not
year
bad.
for the economy.
How's
Yeah,
how's that bad for the
wow.
economy? It's just you
Because
gotta.
everyone has poop. war
Children
sauce,
overnight are waking to a terror across the world. A monkey named Santa Claus 2 has been harassing children all night, delivering feces to their doorstep.
Wow. Well, 2023 sounds like it sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not looking
And if
forward to
any
that.
of those predictions come true, then frankly,
What happened to
That
all
is
those balloon
extremely
people?
impressive.
Will
If
they catch
all
Santa
three of
Claus
those come
too?
true, I'm gonna look at the moon.
yeah, I'm looking.
I'm making straight eye
Alright, well-
contact.
Well,
with
wait,
the
when
moon.
But you have to be
Yo.
careful though, because if he looks at you and frowns, you become immortal.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind
These are new. This is new rules.
I don't get
What?
it though. How is the monkey gonna deliver presents if he got nuked?
How does Santa deliver presents?
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa's like a
Yeah,
cockroach.
Cade, some of yours aren't right. I feel like, but you know who I think might be right?
Okay,
Luke.
we can take out the nuke part. The United
No, you can't
States.
change it. You already said
No,
it. It's
I think the nuke.
What?
part
It
makes
hasn't
sense.
happened yet.
yeah,
think
but
it's a
you
good
predicted it.
I think the nuke thing would happen.
It would have.
Seems
It
most
would
likely
try.
out of all the
feel like-
three.
Let's just
Some
say
of
all
us-
the nukes will just not detonate.
Kate, some of us have to be wrong. And I'm sorry to say it. It sounds like
I
the nuke one might be a wrong one.
I might agree with you there.
But Luke, what are
Again,
yours?
time will
Yours
tell,
got-
Peter.
We need
gotta
some
go
wins.
next.
Later.
You had so long.
You
to
have
make
to,
You
your
really
own.
goofed
have
this.
to go
You had
next.
so long.
Well, guys, thank you for joining the non-script.
Give us just one. We'll come back to you.
We'll
Just
come
give,
back.
give us
Just
one
one.
prediction.
All right, I can look into the future for
Come
one.
on, you had to think of
Mm.
something while you were browsing TikTok.
I don't need to browse TikTok. I already know what happens to Pedro Pascal.
Oh my
In the
god.
future.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Well, you see what happened to Jeremy Renner.
Oh my god.
He's gonna get in a.
He's gonna become
No.
Hawkeye.
No way. So, did you know he's dating Ellie from The Last of Us right now?
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner
No,
is?
no.
Not dating
Pedro
anybody
Pascal.
right now.
He's not dating Bella
What do you
Ramsey.
fucking know?
He's not.
I'm thinking in the fucking future.
No one would be cool with that.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm seeing.
wait.
Oh, you're saying in the future
Yeah,
they
in the
will.
future. Like right now they're dating, but it's not out yet. But the way it gets out
Oh, okay.
is
okay.
mid
Okay.
intercourse in their trailer for season 2 of The Last of
Oh my
Us.
god.
He's getting a blowjob from her, and
This is
Pedro
this
Pascal
prediction.
is more of a method actor.
I
as you
feel like
know.
I feel
Oh
like
my
I was.
God.
I feel like this prediction had like some truth of it. Then you're just. I feel like now you're going too far.
You're going so
That's
specific.
nasty.
I
They
feel,
wanna-
like, I feel like not all that's gonna come out.
And a photo. They're gonna have a press release, and
There's
it's gonna
gonna
be a
be one-
photo.
I'm not done yet.
Perfectly framed photo of them.
So I walk in on them doing a deep.
You walk in on them. You're a core part of this.
No, but they like to method act. So he's like, what's the bitch's name? Sorry, not bitch.
That was-
What the fuck? The actress' name is Bella Ramsey.
Bro, I got a
Ella
prediction for
Ramsey?
2023, bro.
I am gonna see both of them naked. It's gonna rock.
I personally will catch them in the
See,
act.
I kept crossing the stream as I was coming up with the parody. What do you call it?
Prediction.
Did you say cross and streams too?
Yeah.
What?
Anyways,
I predict that Pedro Pascal will
he
bust
gets-
so hard.
he gets ran over by a semi truck. I
Reindeer.
don't fucking know. How did Hawkeye lose his leg?
I think it was a snowmobile.
Right. No, it was a snow cat.
All right, well,
It was a
Pedro
Model
Pascal,
PX-70.
Pedro Pascal and Jeremy Renner will do
Oh.
a duet, and it will be the best song ever. There's your fucking prediction.
Well, that's a good prediction.
So he still has sex with.
Yeah, they're still
Ramsey,
dating.
though.
I mean, they're still dating.
that's a matter of fact.
And I walk in on them at some point. I don't know if it'll be next year, but at some point I will walk in on them. So.
Because they're
It will
always
happen.
doing it.
I will. I.
Having crazy zombie sex.
Yeah, well, it's clicker
You
sound.
don't have
Oh,
to-
dude, I know there's people who roleplay as zombies in the Last of Us universe.
Zombies are
especially
clickers.
after the recent.
They're
she said that's
infected.
The last episode.
Oh, where
one
they
episode.
kissing
kiss?
us
That
a
was
scene.
pretty cool, actually. I
Yeah,
kinda,
that was gross.
Wait,
That wasn't-
the zombie makeout was really gross. But
Yeah.
Why?
It was. I mean, it was good. I
What?
liked
it
it.
was weird.
It's
But
weird. It's beautiful, you know? It's like they
it's
still
like she didn't get a kiss from Joel.
Yeah, so
she got a
they
kiss
got-
from.
So she got a kiss from an ugly fucking zombie.
yeah.
Well, she was one of them at that point, too. She got fucking bit.
Yeah, it was over for her. She may as well.
Yeah,
guess.
just fucking dodge. I mean, she's gonna blow. I mean, she didn't have to kill herself there. She could have done something cooler, but no, she's like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then,
Anyway, folks.
That's what
That was a
happened.
good prediction, Pete. That
what was
a
my
good.
prediction?
It was great, is what it was.
Thank you.
And all right, here's mine.
I got 2 more, baby.
Here's mine. I got one pretty specific for one. But the rest were more a bit tamer, less science fiction or paparazzi. I have here that there will be a new trend, a TikTok trend where people grow a toenail out as far as possible It's called the toenail challenge. In the essence of like ice bucket or planking or whatever, there will be like whole TikTok accounts where it's like daily
updates?
toenail update. And then there'll be like montages where it's like day 1 toenail challenge, day 63 toenail challenge, and it's like one single toenail that's like 2 feet long, like that.
Do you see their feet during it? Or?
It seems inescapable. I mean, who orchestrated the toenail challenge and for what reasons? I don't know.
It's gonna be sexualized if you see their feet. You know, like.
If you see the worst toenail ever.
Listen, I don't want to speak for all of us, but I'll speak for Ben. I hope it happens. You know.
We have like celebrities nominating each other.
Like
Ice bucket challenge.
Gal Gadot. Like I nominate Henry Cavill to do the toenail challenge.
I nominate Ellie Ramsey. Is that her name?
No.
Bella
No.
Ramsey.
I nominate Bella Ramsey.
Bob Odenkirk's like I nominate Rhea Seahorn.
Did you guys ever see that Bob Odenkirk was?
Yeah, he follows the foot fighters
I
on,
do
on
remember that.
Instagram.
Does he still follow them? Because
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
know.
somebody brought it up to him, or like
Yeah, you got
a fan
embarrassed?
mentioned it, and he didn't say anything about it. He just really quietly unfollowed the account.
He just put out his phone right away.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, oh, whoops.
That's so weird.
Oh.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, that
I feel
was.
like most celebrities have like fake accounts.
Whoops.
Someone there?
People know about that? Anyway, so that's one prediction. Toenail challenge. Look out for it.
challenge.
If you want to get a head start on the trend, I'm guaranteeing millions of views if you just go ahead and get started now.
It's like Poking Nut in November.
Yeah. If you
You ever see Poking
if
Nut
you
in
just
November?
go ahead and get started now, you'll be ahead of the curve
Pokey
when the
Nut
trend.
November?
Yeah, you spin a
hits
wheel.
the
whatever
TikTok
Pokemon you get, You have
algorithm.
to jerk off to it for the day, and each day you jerk off to another Pokemon. And then
Oh
this
my
guy got
God.
so popular, he went, "I'm gonna do Pokenut year now." So he did a whole year where he nutted to a different Pokemon, and people kept saying, like, "I hope you get Gardevoir one day," but he said, "I'm actually gay." So everyone was going, "I hope you get Machamp."
Well,
Oh.
isn't Gardevoir a guy?
No, Gardevoir's a girl.
Pokédex? I like Pokédex.
There's one Pokemon that looks like a girl,
Looks like a girl. What do you
and
that was good.
I'm
name's
pretty sure it's
Ash.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir can be a guy or a girl, I guess.
Oh,
But
oh,
It looks
okay.
more like it has boobs.
I thought they were all guys.
No, that's no. Gardevoir
I thought all
are
cats
beautiful.
were girls.
Yeah, and all Gardevoir are guys.
I'm cutting you off, Luke.
Okay, my second prediction is that TikTok will be legislatively banned.
Wow.
I have some insight into this.
After the toe
and,
challenge,
it is
presumably?
in-
Yeah.
Because of the toe
Worldwide.
challenge?
Hard to say. I don't know. I don't know. Because of the toe challenge, perhaps. There might be some cause and effect at play here.
Yeah, don't forget that nuclear war is also happening too. So.
And don't forget
The face on the moon and TikTok being banned doesn't seem like as big of a deal.
Pedro
Yeah.
Pascal.
And
is
Pete's just
dating-
getting around to random trailers watching
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
With their co-stars. Anyway, it will be banned and replaced by an app called Wubble. And
I like that. I like the name Wubble.
this is the ban of TikTok is going to result in Gen Z politically mobilizing,
Oh, I 100%
and it's going to
will.
result in massive protests. And
Violent protests.
ultimately, it's going to lead to over 500,000
Bodies.
young people registering to vote.
That's beautiful.
That's nice. I thought you were gonna say 500,000
You know,
young
Luke-
people dying.
You know, Luke, out of all of them that could be said, I feel like that one's the most
Wait.
likely to happen.
I know there's 500,000 young people registering to vote.
Like under the age.
That's not really like that many people though, is it? It's like,
Well, you
Well,
know,
hey,
a lot of
no.
the,
it's
a
like
lot of the
500,000 people.
Well, I want,
like
it's a
three-
real prediction.
it's
I'm
like
just telling you
yeah, it's
what
like it's a realistic.
I know. It's
I
just
read the
funny
tea
that-
leaves, and they said
It's-
500,000. It said
No,
half a
no,
million.
no. I guess it's. I just think it's funny. It's like it's like that is a thing, but There's like 400 million people in the U.S.
Yeah, but how many of them are young people? Like,
Probably a lot more than 500,000. But
well, yeah,
20
but
million
some of them,
people will
you
get
know,
pissed off, but only 500,000 will actually go out and register to vote.
I don't.
You know. So that's my second prediction. I just threw the Wubble app in there as like maybe could be.
Well, there probably will be.
Hey,
some
there.
company.
What I think your prediction is actually very accurate.
I do too.
If
Like, it's gonna
TikTok
happen.
does get banned, it will be immediately
Yeah, and if
replaced
it
by
does
another
get banned,
app.
hey, our over 10K followers, follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, follow us on Wubble.
We'll be first ones on Wubble.
Yeah,
for
we'll
sure.
be.
Yeah.
I remember,
Yeah.
what was the thing that took over for Vine after it went down?
Bite.
Yeah, I registered a bunch of names on Byte, so I had like Donald Trump, I had Gohan, I had Goku.
You were hard invested. You
yeah,
still have
I do still have. I was hoping like it would get popular, and then they would start coming to me, going like, "Can I give you?"
Oh, please,
Donald
I
Trump
wanna be
calls me out.
Gohan.
Donald Trump calls me up and goes, "I'll give you $1 million for the name." I go 1.5. And
You got a deal.
gasps.
Best I can do is 1.25.
And then I say, "I want to
serious?
be in WrestleMania," and he goes, "No ways."
He says,
know
I can
Vince.
make it happen. I'm close personal friends with
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. All right, and then my last prediction is more specific, and it is that Cade will be shot 8 times in the chest on September 16th, 2023 at approximately 2:44 p.m.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
even motivated. It sounds like more.
Yeah, that
it sounds more like a
very-
warning.
Just seems likely. I don't know. I'm not. It's not a threat. It's just a.
By the way, do you know I just got my
a
gun
promise.
license?
What'd you say?
But you know I just got my gun license today? I just got my CPL.
Yeah.
Just seems probable to me. It's just. I just
will
seem.
I survive?
It's not there. You know. It's
Then
just
if you
not there.
cover-
I don't know.
So yes.
Well, I mean,
Because they would say I would die.
well, no, Kate, this is like your warning. So like you can like on that day, you know,
It'd be
wear
crazy if you
wear
were shot
bulletproof
8
armor.
times in the chest.
So
Oh.
nuts if you got shot
be
8
extra
times
careful.
by this gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm basically gonna start wearing a bulletproof vest everywhere.
No, you only
That
have to
would
wear
work.
it.
You
on
don't
the
have to wear it
16th.
at that day, at that time, and then
Yeah.
you'd be fine.
No.
Right, because it could still happen on any other day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, those,
What if I just like lock myself in a box during
Well, it's
for the
easier-
1
it's
minute
easier
of
to
I don't
do.
know. I don't know. It's like Minority Report, right? Like these things have a way of just happening.
Yeah, you ever see the show 24?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. 21. 22.
What? Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah,
All right,
that's
Ben.
definitely what the show is about.
It's not a time travel show at all.
Is it not?
Oh, it's not.
All right.
Still sounds fucking lame, man.
I will. Unless you want to knock another one of yours out, Pete,
Yeah, do you want
Okay.
you can like ping pong back and
I'm
forth.
thinking in the
Yeah.
future,
to?
they are going to do a gritty live action remake of the classic American sitcom, The Wonder Years.
Oh my God,
I thought you were
that's
saying
reasonable. Actually,
I've never seen this show.
they just rebooted Night Court.
Did you?
They just
Wait, I have a
They did,
question.
actually. Yeah.
They just released a trailer for live action Family Guy. It's really yeah, it was
That's my
so
fucking
real.
Damn it.
Damn.
They're gonna
Everyone
do.
hated it.
People did no narrative consistency with this
No, but
show.
realistically, I think
It's like they didn't even watch the show.
there is actually going to be a TikTok trend where it's called the JFK challenge.
Wait, so was the last thing you said not actually?
No,
this is
no,
his
no.
new prediction.
No, I didn't like
Wonder
that.
Years is
I didn't
coming
like
back.
that one. I didn't see the Wonder Years, but JFK assassinations will be the new TikTok trend in April.
It's
so
soon.
What does that mean?
Context.
Like,
It's
people
where
are
you
just
sit
gonna
in
start.
the back of a.
No, it's when you sneak up behind your friend and you hit him on the head.
You
and-
shoot them in the back.
No, you don't have to hit him on the head.
How do you?
No, you hit him really
JFK
hard
challenge.
on the back of the head, and if they get knocked over, you say JFK. JFKO. That's why. JFKO.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
That'd
Actually.
be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be a
sick.
good trend.
That would be really awesome. when
You
that
hit him in the
happens.
head with a cast iron pot.
I mean, you could.
Skillet.
You just got JFKO'd.
You just got JFKO'd. Dude, that'd be a pretty
And
good.
then his their wife is right next to
Yeah.
them. Like, no.
Their wife's next to them eating sheet metal.
And then you have the deniers who think it was a time traveler that came out more like a fake one.
Magic bullet.
So that's my second
Wow.
prediction.
That's a good prediction.
What's the historical guy that predicts stuff? Nosferatu or Notre Dame?
Nostradamus.
Yeah, Notre
Yeah,
Dame.
Nostradamus.
I'm like the modern day Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Damus.
All right.
Notre
Ben,
Dame.
do you
Caught on
wanna-
fire.
Do you want
Sure, yeah. I
to rattle
can
off
share
your
mine.
predictions?
First off, August 3rd, 2023. United Flight 762 will crash.
Oh my god.
Christ.
There will be 32 people on board.
Holy fuck.
One of them will be listening to Mitski.
One of them will be listening to Mitski. Two of them will actually have listened to a couple of our podcasts.
Oh my god, two fans.
two
If you two
There's-
people listening to this
That's-
To
podcast,
lose more viewers,
right
we
now.
already don't have any.
That's like a handful of like 10 people, including us. It could be us.
could be one of us.
Man, I hope Sid makes
Well,
it.
unless we, who knows? We could blow up. There could be some.
We will if we get in a
unforeseen
plane crash.
Anyways, the plane will crash and
Where might live? He hasn't said yet.
it'll be flying over the ocean actually,
Which ocean?
Okay.
and the Atlantic,
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
and it'll crash, and it'll actually crash right as James Cameron is surfacing from his latest undersea voyage. No, but he'll be fine though.
Oh,
He'll be
okay.
fine. It'll be right next to him.
But he catches it
And then
all
he'll-
on video.
He'll be like,
That's cool,
I'll catch that video and be like, holy dies, I have to make a film about this.
It
I've
was
got to
true
make a
that
film
like
about
when 9/11 happened, he was underwater, right?
He was underwater.
Really?
What?
At that
I don't
exact
know.
I think it
I don't know.
was.
Well, we talked about this in the podcast before.
Oh, we
but
did.
there's-
Yeah, what's I found the
there's
clip.
a,
Yeah.
there
it
was
is.
supposed. There's like a clip. I don't know if it's real. Someone could have just voice dubbed it, but it's James Cameron getting out of his sea pod, and someone's like, "Sir, they
That did not
I don't think it actually happened.
I think it did.
Oh my
Because
God.
I remember because I was doing the supercut that week because Luke was out of town, and I remember I found the
Oh.
clip.
Maybe
It was
happened,
from
I
a
don't know.
documentary, and it was like it didn't show that clip, but it was like, yeah, when 9/11 happened, James Cameron, like some other dude, were underwater, and they came out, and we told him that, and he just started crying.
How long was he under there?
That's a bit overkill.
Yeah, it
I'm
happened
sure
over,
you're gonna be
like,
fine
several
if you just get far
hours.
enough away.
Yeah.
You don't have to be underwater.
James got a little tip from a friend.
Tomorrow, get as far away from the Twin Towers.
Away from New York City as you possibly can.
You got a
Don't
call.
Go to the Pentagon,
You
though.
got a call from Bin Laden on the phone. It's like, don't
I don't
go
have time to go anywhere
Don't
but
come to
down.
Yeah, he was already in the middle of the ocean. Just went down.
People don't realize that he was actually just in the Hudson
Dude,
River.
it was actually Dude, it sounds like he's doing it for an alibi. Like the fact that he's like, it couldn't have been me. I was underwater.
I was in the Mariana Trench. Couldn't be me.
Fuck Stanley Kubrick and the moon landing. James Cameron and 9/11. He orchestrated it. He was underwater. Bullshit.
He comes out of the pod, and they're like, "Sir, the Twin
There's a
Towers
bunch
have
of
been
rub-
struck
there's a
by
bunch of
2
rubble.
airplanes." And he says, "Well, it couldn't have been me."
Oh, I was underwater.
Man, that's crazy, but it couldn't have been me. Did you do it? I was underwater.
I could.
You can actually
It's
see
impossible for me to do.
just before a plane hits one of the towers, you can see a pod be ejected and launch into the ocean. A little escape pod. Mr. Cameron, we have evidence to believe that this is you in this escape pod.
That's impossible.
It's a really grainy photo. Yeah, bright yellow sphere being launched out.
I was underwater,
It
actually.
looks exactly like a Star Wars escape pod. Got rocket boosters and everything. Oh man.
Ask anyone. Ask anyone. I was underwater.
I was working on my new movie, Avatar.
All right. So Ben, what was your next prediction? What was your last prediction? I don't remember.
The last prediction was just that there was going to be a plane crash.
Oh,
over the
yeah,
water,
right.
It was going
And
to
it's-
James
what's-
Cameron.
All right.
And he's presumably going to make a film about it later on.
You know,
And fans
Titanic
and
2.
or us will be on the flight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Won't be me.
2 people listening to this
So just don't get on United.
Yep.
Any United flights.
on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
August
will
3rd.
though. Somebody's not
Somebody
going to
will.
listen to us.
It might be
Yeah.
us.
Well, they'll listen to
Um,
us, but then they'll
So
hubris.
the next
We'll-
the next prediction, 2023 is going to be the year of sex dolls.
Oh
I'm not even part of
wow!
the game.
And
Oscar Langley.
no, but we're talking
Right.
like fully automated, like they move,
Like I love you.
like they.
Like Rick and Morty.
Blade Runner.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe probably. Like we're
and Morty?
talking. No, not
Rick and
not like as good as Blade Runner, but like they still like kind of look like a regular sex doll, but like they have just enough like motors in them that it's
They can wave their hand up and down and go.
that it's like enough.
you.
For
I
people
love
to get off
you.
to. And not only is it going to be the year of sex dolls, so there's going to be 2 main companies that kind of
wow.
like pop up. They pop up in June, right for my birthday.
Dropping hints. So if anyone wants to, if anyone
order
wants
it
to
and get
get
it
me
together.
anything,
No, so the 2 companies are gonna start competing. They're gonna be making like just sex dolls out the wazoo, and then in September, KSI's gonna get. He's gonna be the first major like streamer celebrity to like come out as like he.
he's
is
like in a
with
relationship
sex doll.
with a sex doll.
Yeah, and she can't
Wow.
talk. They don't.
Okay, they don't.
They don't
talk.
talk.
Okay, so you think like this, like people are gonna come around on the idea of just
No, they
Fucking-
won't come around for a while, but I think KSI.
like really hammer in that
is
detail.
really excited.
It will be
I
KSI.
think when KSI, takes the first step, I think.
Is he gonna become a better?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a giant leap.
No, I think it. I mean, when
For
you find
mankind.
true love, it makes you like rethink your career decisions. So you might retire. You know?
Love makes you do crazy
It
things,
does.
and KSI is
Decided
is not immune to it.
It's going to be
No.
Nick Fuentes and Kanye
Mhm.
West.
Yeah,
like-
I think Nick
Kyle
Fuentes probably
Rittenhouse.
will buy one.
Do you remember what happened to his girlfriend on TikTok? Remember that?
Who?
Kyle
Kyle
Rittenhouse's
Rittenhouse's
girlfriend.
girlfriend?
Oh yeah, when
Don't
she
you
was
just-
like, "I love my conservative baby."
There's a picture of her.
I
with
love my
Kyle
baby who
Rittenhouse.
kills people.
then
Dude,
you-
that video is like a
The
jump
whole
scare.
account, dude.
It's a jump scare every time because
You
it's
think
just
it's
like a
so
normal
big?
girl. I don't know. He's probably too busy on tour. Getting invited out by being the guest of honor.
I
at
killed
every
those 2
Republican
people.
Oh my God, you're our hero.
iOS
And they
game.
were minorities.
He's too busy working on his iOS game with Toby Buskus.
It's him running around with a gun shooting protesters
It's that
in
but it's-
self-defense.
I think that is the game, but it's like in the style of like. Remember the game Crossy Roads?
Yeah,
It's
mhm.
like that, but if you had to shoot people.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Bushkiss.
Well, Ben, you only get 3 predictions. So.
Don't even get me started on
I-
Tobuscus.
Huh?
You only get 3 predictions.
Oh.
Get one more.
Well, I haven't shared my last one yet.
No.
This should be his third
My
one.
last one is that on podcast episode 52.
Mm-hmm.
Did we hit 52? I don't think we hit it.
He's saying
I'm
when
saying
we
a
hit.
prediction.
But it's
52.
only for stuff this year.
That would be
Well,
20
well-
weeks from now.
We'll hit it.
20 weeks from now.
There's 52 weeks in a
52
year,
weeks in a year. There's
and we're
definitely
like
stuff.
5.
Well,
in.
what if we have a leap day? And then-
and then there's only
Throw
20
it
weeks
off.
in a year.
On podcast 52, I don't know what he's gonna say, but Pete is gonna say something. Downright,
What the fuck
That-
did I say?
I don't know.
just heinous.
Oh yeah, pretty unacceptable to the point where.
And
We have to
in the
end the
following
episode.
podcast,
Yeah, I
in the
won't be
following
back.
podcast,
We have to do an
We'll be-
apology.
We'll have our first apology video.
Leave me
basically,
alone.
we're gonna blow up. We're gonna be,
Right.
gonna be huge.
So are you gonna blow
We're
up for
gonna
my
blow up.
mistake?
And then
You're
Because
welcome.
of these predictions, probably we
Yeah.
will blow up.
the
and
Nondescript
inevitably
Video
come
Club
true.
has ended
And
its
so-
association with Peter Adzima.
And so, as a result, I mean, for one, we're at this point we're so popular that people are freaking out. You know,
As they should.
300
people
subscribers.
are freaking out.
This is like a Try Guy level situation.
People there's riots in the streets
Mhm.
because like
Yeah.
Pete's like
He's
Pete is like
he's
people
like the
come to the
George
podcast
Harrison.
for Pete.
I'm like,
He's like
you
the
know?
George Harrison.
I'm like
and so
the
It's
Freddie
like
Mercury before
it's
AIDS.
like
it is.
the
So people start
Michael
rioting in the
Richards
streets. People are smashing windows, just shooting things, and so as a result, people start buying bulletproof vests, and every bulletproof vest is
Oh my
is
god.
sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Oh fuck.
And
Why
then,
don't you guys just let me back in?
so then, and then here's where the kicker
It's that
comes.
bad.
Though here's where the kicker comes. So 2 of us decide that we need to move. We need to relocate.
Oh my god,
So-
again.
Off the grid.
So Luke and I decide to move to Europe,
Damn, fuck you, Cade.
and
And we're out.
we board United Flight 7.
Oh no!
Fuck. So Pete becomes Kramer and I just am alone and you 2 die?
Well, we just
That
have
is
to
if you
see. We just
survive
have
the
to-
shooting.
that's- yeah, because you're gonna die.
I'm
too.
gonna die of just a
Like a
wait.
few
When
weeks
was this?
later.
September.
Yeah, it was
And I
a few
think I
weeks.
also get shot in September. So
Flights in August.
You're gonna buy a
Half a year.
bulletproof vest.
no,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna be like a crazy fan who's like, "It should have been you."
He's got Catcher in the Rye with him.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't be Kramer. I'd be more of a Louis C.K. type, I feel like.
Yeah, you're like back, and
Yeah.
you make jokes about it. It's really not.
Yeah.
You know this
You
week-
go on
Big
Joe
Kramer.
Rogan.
I would have done something like that. I probably would have just like splooged on the show or
So
something. I don't know.
why
Yeah.
did your friends abandon you? Hmm? What did you say that was so bad?
I didn't like the Muppets movie.
Oh my God! Cut it! Cut it! You're not.
Kill
I know
him.
you're not talking about.
kill him now.
President, kill him now.
I'm gonna be like, fuck, my 2 friends died in a plane crash. At least I'm fine.
At least I can survive all these mass riots.
Yeah.
These bulletproof vests I have to go buy.
And then the guy, one guy who just finished killing Batman's parents is gonna corner me in an alley and be like, "That plane crash, you should have been in it."
It should have been yo. Yo, and it's Kyle Rittenhouse. And he cuts me down.
Well,
It's
I'm
me,
glad-
Tobuscus.
Hey, well, I'll say I'm glad I have Kyle Rittenhouse as a fan.
Yeah.
That's more than you guys can say.
Mhm.
That's true.
Kyle, we love you and support you.
Yeah, Kyle, leave a comment down below.
Kyle.
Can you imagine if you
Oh,
left a
The
comment?
show.
Would you fanboy if you left a comment?
Yeah, of course I would. We should
I-
just start
I would
addressing
probably
Kyle
delete it.
for every.
How would you delete it?
I don't
Like,
want
we should start the.
What is he
We
gonna
should
say?
start the
I don't know. A
podcast.
big fan. Keep it up. Let's go to the shooting range.
Actually, yeah. I think
I'm good.
We should start the podcast. The only podcast meant for one audience listener.
One
Kyle
Kyle
Rittenhouse.
Kyle, we hope you're watching.
This is for Kyle. This is the new podcast called This is for
You know when,
Kyle.
like, someone
episode
You know
1.
when like someone dies and they're in the military, do like a 20-gun salute or whatever?
Yeah.
Do that for Kyle every week just because we're
21 gun salute.
yeah. 21.
Can you do something for me?
Kyle does the.
You know Louis C.K. sold out Madison Square Garden this week?
I did know that because I saw a lot of
Only
TikToks
goes to
about
show what heinous things you can do and still get away
it.
with
And
it.
still sell out
wasn't
Madison
that
Square
bad, though.
Garden.
That's what I don't get.
It was weird.
Peter, I
though.
think
Yeah,
it's
it's
time for your
weird,
final
but
prediction.
compared to
You
other
might
people-
not want to say anything more.
Pete, I think it's time for your.
Pete, look, you can't mess with the timeline. You gotta wait like 20 weeks, all right?
Pete's over here like Woody Allen is innocent. he did nothing wrong. All right, Pete, it's time for your final. It's the last prediction of the podcast, and
Stinking.
if you look at the current
cooking.
predictions,
The gears are turning in there.
if you look at the current predictions, I think this one like has to have a pretty good chance of being right if we're gonna beat Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah.
So I would go for something. I would lowball it maybe a little.
Yeah, maybe
Did you know Epstein Island got put up for sale?
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
a prediction or is that a?
It did
Yeah.
get put up for sale.
And but do you know who bought it?
There's no,
Pedro
no one,
Pascal.
no one's bought it yet. Prince Harry.
Who's gonna buy it?
The person who bought it is Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Well, he wants to start.
He's going to freshen it up.
Yeah, he's gonna freshen up.
He
He's
can
gonna
get a new
put.
paint
Get all these
job.
cum stains out of here.
He's gonna put a children's orphanage on there.
I'm
On an
Keanu Reeves,
island?
Children
and I just bought Little St. James. And today, we're going to get all these cum stains off the walls.
See, you said I was gonna be heinous.
Oh my
Keanu
God.
Reeves is gonna turn that place around, and it's gonna become a tourist destination for both the pedophile elite and the common American.
I'm your tour guide. Keanu.
And
Oh my
yes,
God, there's
there-
wallpaper under here.
But I think it was Keanu Reeves though.
Wallpaper under this paint.
That's what I'm getting at. He didn't do the best job cleaning it up. He missed a couple spots where the pedophilic elite can still get in their little sex rings because he hasn't found that room yet. But when he finds the room,
He's gonna go John Wick.
he's gonna go.
Gotta go John Wick.
No,
on those
he's
cum
gonna
stains.
go. He's gonna be like the guy from Speed.
Right. Where doesn't he just stop a bus?
Yeah.
Full of pedophiles.
It's full
This bus is full of pedophiles.
We gotta stop that bus. They're on their way to the orphanage.
But yeah, those are my predictions. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the buses have like little orange sides on them.
Orphanage. Yeah. Stop that bus.
Stop that bus. Speed.
yeah. So what did I have? I had
So that was I said to lowball it. That was a really good, reasonable prediction.
Yeah, I know it's a nice one. You said I was gonna be heinous, but I know sometimes you get sour, sometimes you get sweet.
There was gonna be more realistic.
That's not realistic.
It might happen.
Why wouldn't
I don't
you?
know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Keanu Reeves did do that movie where he was just like had sex in Ana de Armas. That was
Oh yeah,
Good
that
movie.
movie was terrible, dude. He played an evil guy
Yeah.
in that movie. He was just. Have you guys heard of that movie?
It sounds familiar.
It's called
No.
what is it called? Knock Knock.
Yeah,
I think
it's
is,
just
yeah.
like
It's like the plot is literally Keanu Reeves lives in a fucking mansion with
Yeah,
his
Nick-
beautiful
Nick-
wife and
yeah.
kids, and his wife is like, I'm taking the kids on vacation. See ya. And he's like, I love you, my perfect wife. I love you, my perfect kids. Goodbye. And like they leave, and like hours later, like two like extremely attractive models come to the door.
I have heard of this.
Yeah, like begging for sex.
and he's like, oh,
He's like, oh yeah, I guess well, what am I supposed to do?
And then they have a wild night, a beautiful night, And in the morning, they're like, "We're gonna tell your wife all about this, you dumb bitch." And then they torture him.
And then
And it's like
they dig a hole and they bury
they
him.
put him in it, and
But-
he's like, "Ooh."
But they don't fully bury him, right? It's like
His head is sticking out. And
my
then they
God.
leave like a phone in front of him. I think it's playing like a sex tape or something.
Well, he's just
but-
gonna get hard.
I know. Yeah,
Well, I
he's
think
gonna.
The idea is
Where's
that
that
his
boner gonna
wife's
go, you
come
know?
back
Yeah.
and see him buried in a hole.
That's so humiliating,
Mm.
dude.
Well, at least his wife doesn't find
They could have
out.
forgotten the whole sex tape part, just left him buried in a hole like that. He looks so fucking stupid.
yeah, dude. I would
Imagine having to
probably.
explain that. How'd you get in the hole?
How'd you get in that hole?
Two women buried me in here because I
I don't know. They
had
showed up.
sex with them.
They
Isn't that what it
showed up.
looks like?
I can explain.
That's what it looks like. I didn't have sex with two hot girls, and then they threatened to blackmail me
and then he-
buried me in this hole.
And then they say Keanu. They hit the second tower, and he says, "Well, I couldn't have done it. I was stuck in the.
I was in a hole, man.
I was in a hole, but I heard James Cameron might have a clue on who did it.
He says, "That couldn't have been me."
That should be. You ever know the movie The Death of Stalin? It should do like the 9/11 Stalin.
What? You gotta
Where it's like
rewind the
Elaborate.
tape.
you go to different celebrities and they keep blaming each other.
Where's
9/11?
9/11 Stalin? Who is this man?
Well, that's what you try and find out is who's 9/11 Stalin. Listen, I'm giving you free predictions and movie advice, and I'm being canceled by the liberal elite right now.
He's giving us better odds against Puxatawny Phil
Yeah.
with these awesome
Hey,
predictions.
here's mine. Next year, Puxatawny Phil, more like I'm gonna put a bullet in your fucking head.
Oh my God! Whoa! Beloved American icon Puxatawny Phil, you can't just say that.
We here on
Listen,
the
I was
nondescript.
telling you this earlier. There's a reason why he has a
Dude,
40% success
Homeland
rate.
Security
It's
is on our
because
asses.
they don't let him inbreed anymore. Therefore, his credentials go down when he starts not inbreeding.
His
you know?
magic is getting.
Right.
Yeah.
So what
Tainted
Pete's
by other
saying is that
bloodlines.
I gotta kill the
in the
cycle.
lineage of Puxatawny Phils, they were traditionally inbred.
Yes.
Pete's saying
But-
that the British did something right.
Yeah, they did. Look how great Prince
Look how
Philip
great
and Charles.
Prince
so-
Harry and his Todger is.
Yeah, Henry. Henry? Harry? Harry.
Harry.
Prince Harry Todger.
What
Well,
the-
guys, those were all
Same thing.
those were all great predictions, guys. I think we actually have some good odds. I mean, all in total after everything, we probably made like fucking 30 predictions. Like there's at least like 4 small predictions. In
Yeah, each prediction was like a choose your own adventure.
I'm so excited
Yeah.
for my first prediction, dude.
So I think I think that's something we said on this podcast probably will happen.
Probably the TikTok.
I
one.
feel like you have to give each of our predictions like a
like a little
plus or
leeway.
minus, like
I'll
how,
throw
like you can like maybe make it a little more general. you know?
Yeah, I'll throw out a real quick prediction just to kind of increase our odds. I'll just lowball it a bit because I think this will probably happen. I think next week will probably be Thursday or I think next week will probably be in February.
Ooh.
I think the next episode of the podcast will be episode 34.
Wow. That one's actually almost certainly true.
That one's I thought you were gonna say almost certainly wrong. So-
I don't think so.
I think the entire next week is all gonna be days probably in February.
I think here's a little bit
That
of
is
a gamble.
interesting.
I think this weekend the Supercut comes back.
I think so too. That's my
I think I'm
prediction.
probably gonna go jack off tonight.
In fact,
I
it's
think
a
I'm gonna go
lot.
jack off in a VR chat
I'm gonna
tonight.
go get drunk and jack off.
Oh my god. That's my prediction.
That's my prediction for Cade.
Well, guys, is there anything else we want to discuss before we close out
Yeah,
another awesome
Here's a
nondescript video
topic we
podcast?
haven't talked about. What games is everyone playing?
What if there was a guy who could see everywhere?
I missed a movie podcast. I don't actually. I fucking hated that thing.
Yeah, we were struggling.
The movies. I have been playing zero games, so what if there was a guy who could see everything?
We could see
You know what we
everything.
can talk
love
about?
Zero games.
We're movie people. The Oscar nominations came out.
Oh, that is interesting.
We can
actually.
talk about that. What got into it? I have no fucking clue.
Oh, great. So
What?
we can't talk.
Should
Do
we
you
wait?
know?
Should we wait
I
till
know.
next
No,
week
we'll
to talk about
no,
that?
because the
Aren't we
Oscars
like an
will
hour?
happen. No,
We
we'll
need to
look
do
at
an-
it now. I'm pulling out my phone.
The
We'll
Oscars
do an
are.
Oscars episode.
Oscars
yeah, we
Doing the
should.
Oscars.
Next week.
No,
The
I'm doing it
Oscars
now.
Special.
Hold on. Let me just look at the top ones.
Tune in for the Oscar
clearly
special, then
needs
the
this.
Super Bowl special.
Well, my prediction is we'll show Oscar.
Super Bowl Sunday.
And we'll know who's in it now. We got.
Oh, it is Super Bowl.
Can we talk about Best Picture? Can we talk about Best Picture real quick? I think it'll be fun.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
One category before as a taste
Okay.
for our Oscar show.
I'm gonna go from bottom to the top. We have the Banshees of Inisherin.
Inisherin.
Fucking
Yeah.
Banshees of Ed Sheeran.
Everything, everywhere,
This is
all
good.
at once.
Mm-hmm.
That's for the common folk. Women talking. Am I right?
What is
That's
that? The
a-
name of one of the
yeah.
Oh, I
movies?
get
No,
it.
women-
Yeah.
What?
And take a guess what the other one is.
Women shopping.
It's one that nobody's heard of.
Do you have a
Um,
guess what it could be then?
The Fablemans.
Wait, there's like there's
Avatar
like
2.
10 nominees for Best Picture, aren't
Yeah, there's
there?
way more than that.
Way more than that.
Don't show me.
There's
four.
Avatar
It's
2.
like Avatar 2,
The
Tar.
Fablemans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, pull up the fucking website.
Pulp Fiction.
P, you're clearly unprepared for this.
Mm.
I gotta
Yeah,
say.
well, maybe if your predictions weren't so
Why-
shit, I would. You could have.
What? They were great.
Maybe if you actually prepared for your predictions.
You
and-
don't think Santa Claus 2 is gonna
You don't
wrap
think there's gonna be
I
a-
said okay. Here are the okay. I have the full list now.
You know that
We
they're
have-
running an experiment right now on
Okay.
Santa Claus 2?
Okay, so we have All Quiet.
He's down in a lab and he can move at the speed of light, okay?
moving right now.
He can do
We
it.
have All Quiet on the Western Front.
I watched,
that
that,
movie.
last night.
Avatar: The Way of Water, the winner. Banshee, Elvis,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Everywhere All at Once.
That's
The
for the common
Fableman,
folk.
Tar, Triangle of Sadness,
I forgot about that movie.
Women Talking. The one that shocked me. The most American film ever made.
Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick, baby.
I heard. Top Gun. I think
I
was
liked
actually pretty
it.
Good. I didn't watch
Honestly,
it.
I-
but-
Everyone that has
I
seen
don't
it
hear
really
anything bad
liked it
about it.
quite a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
What
not
do
that
you think
motivated.
will
to see
actually
it.
win
Top
out
Gun
of those?
Maverick.
No, for
As a final
Top Gun
prediction.
Maverick.
be for real.
As a final prediction
Avatar: The
before
Way
our Oscar
our
show
final
next.
prediction.
Our final
for the
prediction is
Oscar
for
show.
Best Picture before we do our Oscar show next week.
Are we doing for real prediction?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, man.
All
All of our predictions have been
Fuck.
for
I
real.
think every
Yeah.
and honestly,
Fuck are you talking
Mm.
about?
Everything Everywhere All at Once will probably win.
I feel like it's
because-
gonna be that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's.
which I wasn't the biggest fan of.
I think it is gonna be that.
It was alright.
I
Because
feel like I want-
Short Round won a bunch of awards.
well, I hope he wins.
I liked
I
him.
think he'll win Best
He'll win
Supporting
Best
Actor.
Supporting
Yeah, he definitely will.
I think it'll either be that or. I mean, sometimes Best Picture is kind of a weird random movie though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be women talking.
Can you imagine if it's
Mm,
Avatar:
I
The
don't
Way
think-
of Water?
Honestly, though, the
That'd be
movie that I
so
feel
funny.
like it might randomly go in the. I feel like it could randomly go in Tar's favor. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it could be
why.
Tar,
I
yeah.
watched it. Yeah.
I really like
I
Tar.
didn't watch it.
It's a very
I'm-
Oscar movie.
I think I'm biased, but it does seem like an Oscar bait movie.
Yeah.
Even more so than everything
Can you
everywhere.
imagine if like Elvis won?
I would actually be so mad if it all
And you have
falls.
who's the fucking actor and he keeps doing the fake impression and
Austin
keeps
Butler.
he's doing it to fucking like bait Oscar people. Like, get the
I
fuck
don't-
out of here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. You just read the list. I don't
Banshees
think
is
Avatar.
Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
You think
Best visual effects.
Banshees? You think
No, I think
Banshees
it's
might?
not gonna win.
Oh.
No, I think. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I don't think Everything Everywhere is gonna win, just because it's like predominantly a comedy. It's almost weird to me that it was nominated for so much stuff, because I feel
Well,
like comedies don't really go.
I
at
feel
the
like
Oscars.
Everywhere All at Once in my head is in the same realm as Adam Sandler jerk off movie, Uncut Gems. I feel like it's like same realm. Like you got like people like I watch
This is
films.
A24 movie.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
watch
I
films,
feel
and
like-
they're like Everywhere All at Once. That's the.
I think
film
it's gonna win a lot of awards. I don't think it's gonna win.
I
Best
think it'll
Picture.
win Best
Yeah.
Picture personally.
Tar might be actually a good pick.
I'd wish it would be Fableman. I really like that.
They could be really boring and pick All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah,
It came out like in
I didn't really like
1940s.
that movie.
It's a
actually.
remake
Or
this
no,
year.
I liked it. But
It was good, but
don't
I
think
didn't
it was
care about it.
fantastic.
Why did they remake it?
I mean, it was probably. It
It
was
had-
probably better than the original.
It
one,
had
but-
kind of new-ish messages
effects.
about like nepotism and fucking
I don't even know if it had
privilege. I don't
any
know.
new messages. It was just like.
I don't know if that wasn't there in the
It was
original.
just like, oh yeah, compared to the original, yeah.
Yeah,
But compared to like every other World War I movie that's came out in the past
yeah.
10 years.
I think the best World War One movie is The King's Man.
I think I'm gonna go with you, Ben. I think I'm gonna say I'm gonna guess Tar. I don't think Everything Everywhere is gonna win.
What won last year? Bangladesh or something?
Where do you like? Where
That's
in your
weird.
brain
Yeah,
are
where-
you storing?
You need
names,
like
titles,
your
and
memory
things?
core examined.
I got into a car accident last week.
Bangladesh.
My brain's all messed up.
Did you say?
Bangladesh?
Yeah, it was like I won it at Belfast. Didn't I win last year?
Belfast.
I mean, it's a city. It starts with a B.
Yeah,
I
there
guess
was there was a movie called Belfast.
Yeah, I won last
but-
year.
Belfast didn't win, did
Didn't
it?
it? I
I
won.
don't know.
I won money
Oh
because I
no,
won something.
that was the Will Smith year.
Was it
Was
Will
last
Smith year?
year.
Oh,
I don't
fucking
think-
was.
I
It
don't-
was that one. It
That
was
was
the
a
tennis
year ago?
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a year ago.
And he goes, "Get your
Keep my wife's dick out your fucking mouth.
Was that at the Oscars? He said
That was
that.
the
Yeah,
Oscars.
he's
Do you think they're gonna
Yeah.
make that
Last
joke
year.
this year?
Oh,
Yes.
certainly.
It's Jimmy Kimmel hosting. By the way,
Why?
I
Why?
fucking hate that guy.
Everyone does. He fucking sucks.
I hate that man. And
Why'd they keep giving it to him?
he will.
Kodo.
They will make
Kodo.
a Oscar slap joke. They will probably make more than one.
I think he'll be a part of it.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
banned from the
no,
Oscars.
he's literally
forever.
banned.
Probably unbanned at this point.
No, he's banned for life.
Has been lying.
The you know what didn't get nominated for anything?
Evangelion
Park Chan
3.0.
Wook movie. The
Oh, Decision to Leave. That's
Decision
right.
to Leave didn't get anything.
Yeah, that is.
They didn't
Has
toss.
he been nominated before? I don't know that he's been nominated before.
I don't know.
I think my favorite movie this year is Sonic 2. Where's that nomination?
Mine was Matrix.
Best
4.
adapted screenplay, Sonic 2.
Open your mic after. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, right,
Remember to
everybody.
check out the Spotify and like and subscribe. Comment down below. Check out our new
Yeah.
skits next week. It's a funny one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I gotta
this
finish
is Mambo number
recording
5.
stuff for the skit, so we're gonna do that next. But thanks for watching and down below.
5, everybody in the corner.
21. I can't see them
The trumpet.
21.
Little bit of goofy. Thanks for listening, everybody. And if you're listening on Spotify, extra thank you. Oscar show next week. Real
Is
promise.
the Oscars next week? I think so. I gotta put my bets for DraftKings. Do you just want me to sit here and sing it, Luke? Or
Oh yeah.